2 years, the only airline to fly internationally from KCI is calling it quits.
Icelandair says it's stopping flight in 2020. The airline points to several reasons, one being the deadly issue with Boeing 737 MAX 8 planes.
KCTV5's Caroline Sweeney went to KCI tonight and found plenty of people who want to keep international destinations.
The most interesting thing about the international arrivals gate at KCI is the light-up sign out front. With limited access to other countries from the airport, the gate was empty even before the sun went down. And now, one fewer international carrier will fly out of KCI. Icelandair says no more planes from the Midwest airport in 2020.
I think it's a shame. I think that if we're going to spend all this money on a new airport, that we should have just as much opportunity to have international flights.
Flyers we talked to tonight are disappointed in the decision. But 2 years ago, the skies over KCI were full of promise.
This flight marks the next chapter in our Kansas City development. It opens the door between Kansas City and global markets. It allows us to take our place on the world stage where we truly belong.
It was a promise that wouldn't last long, even as city leaders at the time touted the nonstop flights as a win. The airline gave two reasons for calling it quits: low interest in the flights and the grounding of the Boeing 737 MAX 8 fleet.
It was such a great opportunity for really Kansas Cityans to just expand their global reach.
Roy Johnson says Iceland was the gateway to other stops like Europe, but the numbers weren't adding up. Fly KCI shows Icelandair was pulling in less than 0.5% of the flyers in the city. One big thing to remember here, the airline only operated in the summer months. And the airport, KCI says it's working to figure out another carrier. In a statement, Pat Klein, the director of aviation, said, quote, going forward, aviation staff will continue to meet with airlines with the intent to grow Kansas City's international access. That's a good thing for Roy Johnson.
As a family, we're hoping to get a chance to fly internationally, and it's great to have those direct flights to international opportunities.
While Kansas City waits for the new single terminal, the sun sets for transatlantic flights for the airport for now. At KCI, Caroline Sweeney, KCTV5 News.